Hi, welcome back. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Melody. So in this video, we're gonna be talking about what happened. How am I unemployed? How am I coping? How am I doing at the moment? And I'm still getting used to filming in public. I'm sorry if I look like this. I did minimal makeup today and I am surrounded by cars and there's people walking and my phone is pretty big, so I'm trying to avoid anyone really noticing me. And as another car passes by, I'm hoping to get a little mini camera soon, so I'll make a separate video on that also. Yes. All right, so let's start by saying what happened. So I used to work at Wren. So I am currently, well, at the moment, let's start off new. At the moment, I am currently at the parking lot because I'm doing Instacart because that's what I need to do at the moment. So I got some McDonald's. Have my fries too. Because this fries are free, drink is you just buy the drink, right? Because I can't even afford the burger right now because of them. I am unfortunately parked right in front of, how do I flip this? Right in front of this shithole, unfortunately. One of the locations I used to work at, I also worked at the Levittown location. This right here is the College Point location. Fuck you guys. Yeah. Yes, so what happened? April 23rd is the last official day for every US Wren worker ever. Everyone. Warehouse, managers, associates, everyone. No heads up, no nothing. Managers got I believe like a 30-minute heads up because their meeting, they had a manager-wide meeting at 3 p.m. So my days off, me and my boyfriend, we planned and to have the same days off, and luckily our managers are really nice and agreed to it. So we have the same days off, Tuesdays and Thursdays. April 23rd was a Thursday, my day off. So being as exhausted as I was, my boyfriend woke up before me and I was still sleeping. Yes, don't judge me. I was still sleeping at 3 p.m. Leave me alone. But yes, so I was still sleeping. Mind you, we live in a studio, so I can hear other things, but I ignore it, you know? So my boyfriend was on the couch. He works in the College Point location. One of his well, I got transferred because that's where I used to work. So that was the first location I worked. Then I got transferred to the Levittown location. Moving on. So one of his current co-workers, also my ex-roommate, also our friend, stuff like that, he calls my boyfriend, telling him, did you hear what happened? Like, are you okay? And then he's like, what are you talking about? Mind you, my boyfriend has him on speaker. And then I can hear them talking, whatever. Yeah. So that friend goes, everyone just got let go. The company doesn't exist anymore. Like, that's it. We're out of a job. When I tell you that I sat up awake, instant awake, I was like, what are you talking about? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah. And so then, not even like 5 minutes later, my manager for the current location that I was in, which is in Long Island, he calls me and then he's like, yeah, it's true. And I'm like, we're still on speaker. My manager knows that coworker. We're all on speaker with him. He's telling us all this right now, and my manager's like, we were supposed to tell you first, and whatever. But my manager's basically confirming that this is true, that he just got out of a meeting. That's it. We're out of a job. Everyone's out of a job. They don't even have any information. That's it. The meeting was, we're out of a job. That's it. Pack up your stuff and go. Couldn't warn our customers. couldn't, we instantly got logged out of everything, all portals, all not like nothing exists. The website now says something like within like those like 30 minutes when I got that call, the website said, oh, if you have any inquiries, click on this button here or something like that. I'll put like a picture or something if you like to see. I'll put it like here or something. Yes, so that's what it still says today, which is if I upload this by the tomorrow, which I'm hoping to, it will now be officially a month of being unemployed. Yeah, so that's all we got. We got no warning, we got nothing. And that was it. And because my original days off are Tuesdays and Thursdays, I had 2 coworkers that were in Japan at the time. In Japan. And I felt so bad for them because they're like, it's time difference from here to Japan. So it's like, oh, how are they going to find out? They're sleeping right now. And my manager's still on the phone with me. He's like, yeah, like, don't tell them anything. Like, I'll tell them myself. And I'm like, oh, okay, like, they're in Japan. Yeah, so because they were away, like my schedule got switched and I was off Wednesday, Thursday. So my last official day was on Tuesday. And I didn't even know. That was my last day of like seeing my manager. That was my last day of seeing my coworkers. That was my last day of speaking to my customers, like my clients, like nothing. And this all could have been avoided. It all could have been, could have gone a lot better too if they told us in advance. Maybe, I don't know if customer care is still open, like behind the scenes or something. I don't know. I don't think they are. I really don't. They really screwed over everyone. But they if they gave us a heads up, maybe customer care could have stayed open and like we could have helped customer care and called like our own customers instead of like, customer care at the end of the day gets like a really like bad rap because they're like, everyone goes to them after they have a problem, they need replacements or things like that, you go to customer care. So like sometimes you have like angry customers just yelling, and I've gotten that complaint from customer care. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, like I don't, not like my customers, like my customers are really nice. I've had maybe like 2, 3 that were questionable, but they like I would end up helping like some of my coworkers, customers at the time, or just customers from like completely different showrooms too, not even ours. Yeah, so then customer care would be like, oh yeah, this customer called, they're looking for this and that, can you help them with that? Because sometimes like they can't take care of it on their end, so they call like one of the showrooms. Yeah, so then like we could have helped customer care navigate that and talk to our own customers, maybe help them get like their own refunds and things like that, let them know in advance. Nothing at all. No warning, no nothing. Luckily, I gave out my personal number to one of my customers who were so sweet, beyond sweet. I have spent so much time with them because their order is huge. But they also reached out to me too, like, are you okay? Like, what's going on? I'm just like, I have no information. This is what I found out. I found out like not even like an hour ago. I don't know what to tell you. I'm so sorry. Yeah, and then now being that it's a month later, I've been like in contact with them too, and then again, they're so sweet. They were like, thank you so much for everything, I really hope you're doing okay, and like they want to stay friends too, and I'm just like, thank you. And they also said like when the entire project is like done overall, they want me to come over, and I'm like, my heart, thank you. You guys are so sweet. But yeah, it was just a complete shit show. And that Thursday was constant back-to-back phone calls. As soon as I got off the phone with my manager, I started texting my coworkers, calling my my old coworkers too, calling like, because some of my coworkers were also my old roommates, right? So I'm just like, how are you guys doing? Like, did you guys hear? Like, what is, like, do you guys have any information? Because like all of us have like different pieces of information, and then different connections to different like managers and things like that. Like, oh, like, what do you guys know? Like, nothing. None of us know nothing. And it's insane. Like, this company, which I gave almost 3 years of my life to, it's like, I met my boyfriend here, and it's like, we've come like such a long way together. And this is what they do to us. This is what they do to their customers. This is like, it hurts. And a lot of people were living paycheck to paycheck, including me. So I don't know what to do. I'm still again, it's a month later. I don't know what I'm doing, where I'm going, again, I'm eating McDonald's on an Instacart shift. Cause can I even afford a burger? No. I'm trying to save as much money as possible, cause I don't know what to do. Yeah, did we another follow-up question was like, oh, will you get like a severance package, anything like that? No, nothing. We got paid that same Friday, and then that's it. I usually get paid a day earlier, so I got paid on Thursday, and then we got paid our earlier commission on that Friday. So anything that we made in between, we got that, which wasn't much at all. And even then, some people got paid out their PTO. I didn't. I still have, I think, like over 40 hours. I didn't get any of that. Some people did, which we don't understand. It makes no sense. Oh, give me 1 second. I haven't ordered a pickup. I will be right back. Hi. So sorry about that. I just finished another my first Instacart order of the day. So I'm about to pick up another one too, so I can quickly finish this video. Where did I leave off? We didn't get any severance pay. We didn't get any of that. We didn't get any warning or nothing. Yeah, and then there was recently a conference or something like that they had to do. Basically, I didn't watch the conference. Like, one of my old coworkers ended up kind of summarizing it. Basically, they have to sell everything in order to pay back any creditors. And what we also found out is that the reason why they shut down is they're going bankrupt. Because apparently a deal with Home Depot that they were currently in didn't go through. So not only are there Wren showrooms, like the big showrooms, there are also Wren studios. The studios are located inside of certain Home Depot. So Wren in the US was only located in like the tri-state area. They were quickly expanding to, it was New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Pennsylvania. I think they also expanded to Rhode Island and Massachusetts. I'm not too sure. I think they have maybe 1-2 studios there, but not showrooms. Yeah. And then I don't know, I think Home Depot wanted more, but then Wren, more studios to open, but Wren couldn't provide that. And this really wasn't very well thought out. Wren was at one point like mass hiring people to fill in those like slots for the studios, but as you can see, it didn't work out. But then that also means you're training new people, right? And for training, it's like 2 weeks that you go that you train in the showroom, and then you go a week away to Connecticut to train in person with the trainer, and that's all paid. And so they have to put in for like a hotel and things like that for the trainee, and that's expensive. Mind you, you have to pay for your own gas, your own way there, your own food and anything, and they reimburse you. But honestly, it's not like you have to put in the paperwork to get reimbursed, and it's not really until like a month later. So some of my coworkers never really saw that money back, especially like the ones that are there for like 2, 3, 4, 5 years even. And by then it's too late, because they don't really put in the process out there. Sorry, I'm in a different location and there are cars passing by. Still not used to this. But yes, they couldn't mass produce the amount of people and for the locations that wanted to open up. Yes, and the people that they were hiring, because they were mass hiring, they were not up to the standard that the old coworkers were at. So like for me, for example, they took their time with me. I got through everything. That's why I was like, not to toot my own horn, but I'd like to say I was like one of the rising ones that was actually making the company money. By the time I left, I think I was the number 2 in that showroom. Yeah. yes, so unfortunately, we had 2 new coworkers. I call them new because they haven't been there as long, but they've been there for a few months now. They're constantly asking us questions, still learning things, because they didn't learn this in training. You know, they weren't taught this, so we don't mind helping new workers. None of like the older ones never minded, you know. But at the same time, it's like we have our own businesses too, so it's like if a new hire needs questions, has questions, but we're the old ones are in an appointment or in calls or things like that, like we can't help you. And if you coming in and asking a question on how to do things in front of a customer, it doesn't really make you look the best either, you know. So it's just like maybe like if getting pulled to the side was okay, but not constantly during the same appointment or with the same customer. You're not putting in the time needed for that person. So that didn't look too well. So we tried to help the new hires when we could, you know, but again, that's not their fault. It's not the training that they should have gotten. The old trainers aren't even there anymore. It's like new trainers that I haven't even heard of. It's like, how long have you been here, you know? But yeah, overall, that's the reason why they're saying that Wren is going bankrupt. Like the deal didn't go through, so now they can't like mass produce anymore. I don't know. It's just all speculation. We have no idea. There hasn't been anything official put out, just the fact that they're going bankrupt. That's it. They said, here's the last pay, good luck, goodbye. And what I recently found out through one of my customers was that if you call, because Wren is originally a UK location, if you call Wren UK, apparently it's supposed to be a toll-free number. If you call Wren UK, they basically say, this is a completely different company, we can't help you, and you get charged $51. I'm not sure if it's actually a toll-free number. I don't know. That's just what my customer told me. But that's fucked up. And yeah, this entire situation is just insane. Like hundreds, probably even over 1,000 people were jobless in a matter of minutes. And did they do anything about it? No. Did they even apologize to us? No. Not at all. Nothing. And what we ended up finding out too is if a company is going bankrupt, you can't sue them. You can't do anything because they have no monies. So I know a lot of customers are probably angry. Yeah, they're probably angry and they probably will end up, social anxiety. I don't think they were crossing the street behind me and my phone is too big and I don't have a small camera yet. Yeah, they're gone now. Okay. But yes, let's say if you know, hope and pray that if that GoFundMe blows up, maybe I'm able to help some of my other coworkers, like distribute it among them too, or like, I don't know, anything helps at all. So in the meantime, I'm trying my best to think positive. Things will come my way, you know, things will come all our ways, and it'll get better from here. So thank you for watching. Welcome to the channel if you're new, and I will keep you posted. Bye. Take care. Bye.